Welcome to Eager Little Beavers. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Raising Them Right, the podcast where we explore the science and strategies behind effective parenting. I'm your host Almas, and today we'll be diving into a fascinating topic that probably affects many families out there: ADHD. Recently, I watched a powerful conversation between Stephen Bartlett and Dr. Daniel Amen, one of the leading experts in brain health and psychiatry, who has scanned over 250,000 brains in his career. In this episode, we're going to unpack some of the insights from that conversation, especially how they relate to parenting and supporting children with ADHD. Dr. Daniel Amen is a pioneer in the field of brain health, and his approach to understanding ADHD is truly unique. Unlike traditional methods that rely solely on behavioral observations, Dr. Amen uses brain scans, specifically SPECT imaging, to see how the brain functions. He's scanned over 250,000 brains, which has given him an unparalleled perspective on conditions like ADHD. In the video, Dr. Amen explains that ADHD is not just a matter of behavior. It's a brain disorder that can be seen and measured. He discusses how brain scans can reveal the underlying neurological patterns as associated with ADHD, such as low activity in the prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for focus, impulse control, and organization. This scientific approach helps to destigmatize ADHD by showing that it's not about laziness or lack of discipline, but rather a difference in brain function. Understanding ADHD from this perspective can be incredibly empowering for parents. It shifts the focus from trying to fix a child's behavior to actually understanding their unique neurological makeup. One of the key points Dr. Amen emphasizes is how ADHD impacts daily life, not just for the person with ADHD, but for the entire family. He shares insights on how ADHD can lead to issues with time management, organization, and emotional regulation, which can create challenges at home, in school, and in social settings. As parents, it's important to recognize that these challenges are rooted in the brain's wiring. Dr. Amen explains that when we understand ADHD as a brain disorder, we can approach these challenges with more empathy and patience. Instead of feeling frustrated by a child's inability to focus or complete tasks, we can work with them to develop strategies that play to their strengths and support their needs. For instance, creating structured routines, breaking tasks into smaller steps, and using visual aids can make a significant difference for a child with ADHD. These strategies help to compensate for the brain's difficulty with executive functioning and can lead to more positive outcomes for both the child and the family. So Amen also talks about the critical role that diet and lifestyle play in managing ADHD symptoms. He explains that what we eat directly affects brain function, and the certain type of foods can actually exacerbate or alleviate ADHD symptoms. For example, he mentions that how high sugar diets and processed foods can negatively impact brain health, while a diet rich in omega-3 fatty acids, the antioxidants, and other brain-boosting nutrients can support better focus and mental clarity. This is a crucial point for parents in general. While medication is often a part of the treatment plan for ADHD, Dr. Amen emphasizes that it's not the only thing in the toolbox. By focusing on a healthy diet, regular physical activity, and adequate sleep, we can create an environment that supports brain health and helps manage ADHD symptoms more effectively. It's also important to involve your child in these lifestyle changes. Educating them about the impact of food and exercise on their brain can empower them to make healthier choices and take an active role in managing the ADHD. Another significant takeaway from Dr. Amen's discussion is the importance of early diagnosis and treatment. He points out that untreated ADHD can lead to a range of issues later on in life, including academic struggles and depression, low self-esteem, and even mental health disorders like anxiety. However, when ADHD is diagnosed early and managed effectively, individuals can thrive and lead successful, fulfilling lives. For parents, this means being proactive. If you notice signs of ADHD in your child, such as chronic inattention, impulsivity, or hyperactivity, it's important to seek professional evaluation. Early intervention can make a huge difference in your child's development and quality of life. Remember, ADHD is not a life sentence. With the right support and strategies, children with ADHD can achieve their full potential and grow into resilient, capable adults. As we wrap up today's episode, let's consider how we can apply Dr. Amen's insights to our daily lives as parents. Whether it's understanding the neurological basis of ADHD, implementing diet and lifestyle changes, or seeking early diagnosis and treatment, these strategies can help us better support our children and create a positive, nurturing environment. Dr. Amen's work reminds us that ADHD is not a personal failing. It's a brain disorder that requires understanding, compassion, and effective management. By embracing this perspective, we can help our children not just cope with the ADHD, but thrive with it. Thank you for joining me here on this journey through the science of ADHD. I hope you found Dr. Amen's insights enlightening as I did. If you're interested in learning more, I highly recommend watching the full conversation between Stephen Bartlett and Dr. Daniel Amen. It's packed with valuable information that can benefit anyone dealing with ADHD, whether personally or within their family, or also educators or teachers also dealing with students with ADHD. Thank you for tuning into this episode of Raising Them Right. If you found today's discussion helpful, please subscribe, leave a review, and share this podcast with other parents who are on the same journey. Together, we can raise the next generation right. Good luck. Thank you for watching. Remember to take care of yourself because you're worth it. If you enjoyed our video, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more interesting and informative parental support.